Hello students, we are going to discuss about Unit 5 Crystallization. What is crystallization? Crystallization can be defined as the process through which the atoms or molecules of a substance arrange themselves in a well-defined three-dimensional lattice or structure. Consequently, minimize the overall energy of the system. When a substance is subjected to crystallization, its atoms or molecules bind together through a well-defined angle. So, refer this diagram. So, this is three-dimensional lattice, are clear, or structure. So, this is well-defined angle, are clear or not? Okay. So, this is called crystallization. Saturation solution. Example, adding sugar to water until it no longer dissolve, create a saturated solution. Refer this diagram. This is the examples of saturation solution. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, I am adding a solid substance in a liquid and stirring it. The solid dissolves in the fluid. But when added more and more solid to the liquid, a point comes after which no more solid dissolve in the liquid. This point is called saturation point. The fluid is called as a saturation solution. Are you clear or not? Okay. Crystallization process. Step number 1. So, the impure solid is dissolved in a solvent. Okay. So, this is step number 1. So, the solid dissolved in a solvent to make a solution. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, apparatus required here, beaker, stirrer, then lamp. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, these are the apparatus are required here. This is step number 1. Step number 2. The solution is heated to evaporate most of the solvent. So, the solvent is heated in an open container. The solvent molecule start evaporating, leaving behind the solute. Are you clear? Okay. So, this is step number 2. Third step, the hot solution is allowed to cool. The solid appear as pure crystal. When the solution cools, the crystals of solute start accumulating on the surface of the solution. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, this is step number 3. What is the step number 4? The cold solution is poured off to obtain the crystal. The crystal may be dried by pressing them between sheet of filter paper. Are you clear or not? Okay, this is step number 4. The crystals are collected and dried as per the product requirement. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, undissolved solid in the liquid are separated by the process of filtration. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, here size of crystal formed during this process depends on the cooling rate. So, here the cooling rate is the important factor to decide the size of crystal. Are you clear or not? Okay. So, this is the important factor here, that is cooling rate. So, many small particles are formed if the solution is cooled at fast. That is fast rate. Rate is fast. What about the size of the crystal? Size of the crystals are very small. Very clear? It is a tiny particle or tiny crystal. That is a very small. Depends upon the rate, that is a cooling rate. So then large crystals. So the large crystals are formed. So here at a slow cooling rate. The cooling rates are slow. Are you clear or not? Okay. Already I said the cooling rate is the important factor to decide the size of crystal. Are you clear or not? Okay. So here one thing is very important. So very small particle are formed if the solution is cooled at fast rate. So are you clear? Okay. So then large crystals are formed at a slow cooling rate. Are you clear or not? Okay. So these are the crystallization process. Separating substances via crystallization. Step number 1. Take 50 ml water in a beaker. Are you clear or not? Okay. So step number 2. Add sugar in it and stir it with the help of the stirrer. Step number 3. Now heat the solution. Step number 4. Repeat the process continuously. So step number 5. After some time, there will be a point at which no more sugar can be dissolved in water. This stage is the saturation point. What about the solution? The solution is called as a saturated solution. Are you clear or not? Okay. So step number 6. Now filter the sugar with the help of a filter paper. Step number 7. Collect the filtrate in a glass bowl and cool it. So step number 8. We will observe that some fine crystals are formed in the bowl. So already I said, so depends upon the cooling rate, so the size of the crystals are determined. Are you clear or not? Okay. So many small crystals are formed if the solution is cooled at a fast rate. Large crystals are formed at a slow cooling rate. Are you clear or not? Okay. So the cooling process is important here. So then step number 9. The process of filtration can separate these crystals. So the liquid left after the removal of crystal, that is known as mother liquor. Are you clear or not? Okay. So this is the steps for separating substances via crystallization. Types of crystallization. Crystallization classified into 2 types. One is cooling crystallization, another one evaporative crystallization. One by one we will discuss. First one, cooling crystallization. Cooling crystallization can be applied when the solubility gradient of the solution increases steeply with the falling temperature, or when a vaporization of the solvent has to be avoided. This is cooling crystallization. Whereas evaporative crystallization, generating crystal by evaporating a solution at a constant temperature, that is isothermal condition. Most of the industrial crystallizers are evaporative. Are you clear on? Okay. So these are the types of crystallization. Examples of crystallization. Crystallization of water to form ice cube on snow. So the crystallization of honey when it is placed in a jar exposed to suitable condition. So then deposition of gemstone crystal. These are the examples of crystallization. Advantages of crystallization. Product of high purity can be obtained from one single step via the process of crystallization. Dry products formed from crystallization can be directly packaged and stored. Energy requirement and the operating temperature of this process are relatively low. These are the advantages of crystallization. Applications of crystallization: purification of seawater, separation of alum crystal from impure sample. How do you make alum crystal? Prepare crystal of alum. It is important to take a beaker half filled with water. The water need to be heated to the boiling temperature, that is 100 degrees Celsius. It is required to add impure alum in the boiled water. The process of mixing alum powder should be continued until the substance stops dissolving. Very clear? Okay. So in the pharmaceutical industry, crystallization is used as a separation and purification process for the synthesis and isolation of co-crystals. What are co-crystals? Co-crystals are solids that are crystalline single phase material composed of two or more different molecular or ionic compounds, generally in a stoichiometric ratio, which is or neither solvent or simple salt. So here pure active pharmaceutical ingredient, that is API. API is nothing but active ingredient, is the ingredient in a pharmaceutical drug or pesticide that is biologically active. Controlled release pulmonary drug delivery and separation of sterile isomers. Thank you for your attention.